Hey guys, it's me Neon, and I did notice that you guys liked my last r slash and Titled Parents video, so I just decided to make another one, and do hope you guys like it. If you do, just please like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton, and yeah, let's just start the video. So yeah. Okay. A Karen Mom Wants to Sue Me, Part 2. I previously wrote this in r slash teachers. First, I'm gonna provide context. 2 weeks ago, my student, 2nd grade, year 2, broke my laptop. Alright, not a big deal. I didn't yell or get mad or be nasty at my student. I simply asked her what had happened and that everything was okay. But I had to tell her parents. I asked my manager what to do, and she says to ask the parents for compensation. I do. The parents' attitude was astounding. I brought up the issue with the father, and he didn't apologize for his child's actions at all. He got on the defensive and started asking questions to us if we had insurance. He was obviously trying to dodge having to pay for the repairs. This Tuesday it was even worse. I meet the mother before class. She keeps saying how uncomfortable her child was. She hasn't been feeling uncomfortable for the past 2 days, she says. Alright, that's okay. It's normal for the kid to feel uncomfortable after they've done something wrong. Once the class is done, I tell the mother that we need to talk about 2 things. 1, the student's performance in the class, and 2, the repair for my laptop. Oh, I already lost my spot. Am I dyslexic or what? When I bring up the latter, she says, "Nope, I do not have time for this." After repeating myself multiple times that we need to talk about it with her, repeatedly saying she doesn't have time, she walks away, grabs her daughter, and runs away from the conversation. I found out yesterday that the mom contacted the company, threatening to sue. I'm in utter shock. I'm still a young person, and I have a lot to learn about the world, but I have done absolutely nothing wrong. The lack of sympathy and empathy she had for me was astounding. I used my laptop to provide the materials for her daughter's learning, and this is how she treats me. This mother has actually been entitled on multiple accounts, like telling me how to do my job, and walking into the class for 15 minutes, calling her husband about financial issues. I feel so down and depressed because of her. She has made my job feel so unfulfilling. I love teaching children and seeing them grow, but ironically, it really is the parents who are spoiled and immature. They're also pretty rich and wealthy. I don't even know what to say. That's ridiculous that the parents both just tried dodging it and just pinning it on you guys to pay for that when their child did that. That's just not something you can do. And especially them just asking if you have insurance, like, even if they do have insurance, it's still your problem. Your child broke it, so you have to pay for it. It's kind of just ridiculous that they literally just said nope and just tried their hardest not to pay. Yeah, really hope something happened to them. Hope they did pay. If they didn't, something happened. I hope the child can get punished for their parents not paying, but yeah. Okay, in this next story, the Karen broke my cubes for teaching me a lesson. So this happened 4 years ago. Also, please don't mind if there are any grammar or spelling mistakes. I am not good at English. I was 11 at that time, and my mom decided to throw me a small party because my father had got a promotion at his job. There were a lot of guests, and I was busy playing with my friends when I heard a loud noise coming from my room. Obviously, being an idiot, I ignored it. Sometime later, I heard it again, and my friends told me to check up, just in case the shelf unscrewed. It happened a lot at my old home because the cement that was used was faulty. I go in and find some random kid who didn't know me is inside my sister's room. He looked about 9 and was banging on the computer's keyboard. I obviously told him to stop, and he decides to throw a Pyraminx at me. For people who don't know, Pyraminx is a type of Rubik's Cube which is triangular in shape. I was, and still really am, into cubing and had quite a few cubes on my computer desk. The Pyraminx's pointy side hit me in my face. Ouch, that can't feel good. I've felt those things. They are quite sharp, so getting thrown that at you with the point first can't feel too good, not gonna lie. I was standing kinda close to him, so it hurt. I scream and my friends come running along with some adults and the kid's mother, who didn't recognize me at the time. Obviously, first everyone helped me up. The pain was slowly reducing at that point, but you could still see a highly visible mark on my face, and asked what happened. I told them everything, and they started questioning the kid. His mother then just goes in front of everyone and tells them there is no way that her kid did this, and that I am lying. She then proceeds to guilt trip me by saying this is my fault because I didn't lock the door to my room. The room was on the second floor of the house and the party was happening in the garden. My father then came and started arguing with her, and all the adults took his side. This lady then starts to get more and more angry and calls me very wonderful and just beautiful names, which my father did not appreciate, and told her to leave. She then decided to grab a lot of my Rubik's Cubes, including a GAN Cube. Oh, that hurts, so they're expensive. But yeah, for those who don't know what GAN Cubes are, they are extremely expensive, and this one was around $30, and throw them off the balcony. Ow. That really hurts, just watching it. And then decides to pay like $8 and said he deserved that. Anyway, take this money and buy him those cubes again with a strange face. Is she actually an idiot? Because if you don't know how much something is worth, well, first off, just don't throw it. But if you don't, please especially don't, and then pay like a fraction of what it's worth. It's just not the way to go about anything in life. But yeah, just please don't do that. Here's the rest of this conversation. My dad. Those cubes are worth way more than that. Well, I know that the economy, yeah, she said that. And I know how much a Rubik's Cube cost, and they don't look to be more than $8 to me. Plus, I am teaching him a lesson for not lying. What proof do you have that he is lying? You are basically making up stories about him, and you threw away his favorite cube. He was talking about the GAN, which was way more than $20. Well, it's your fault that you decided to buy your kids expensive toys and spoil them. And just to make it clear, this was the only expensive thing I had in my cube collection. It's my money, and I bought it for his birthday. Also, why are you arguing in my house? I'll appreciate it if you pay the proper amount and leave. Nope, $8 is all I'm gonna give you. She then proceeded to put the money on the table and walk out with her kid in tow, who was still trying to break my keyboard like it's his. I later found out he is a really short-tempered kid, and his mother never scolds him for it. My father then locks the door, and some other adults hold her while he calls the police. She ended up paying a good amount of money for us as a fine for several charges which my father never told me about. Because of that, I always believe in Karen's stories, because I know people like these actually exist. That is actually ridiculous that she blamed it on you to lock your door. Like, sorry, but if the party's going on outside, he shouldn't even be in the house, and much less on the second floor, so I'm not really expecting anyone to come in my room. That's kind of why I didn't lock it. I don't know what she was talking about there. And also, just the entitlement to just only pay $8. Like, you have no idea what some things are worth. Some things really just are an absolute ton more than we think, but yeah, it's really just ridiculous that some people are like that. Okay. My significant other's entitled parent is driving us apart. My significant other, a 33-year-old male, and I, a 36-year-old female, have known each other for years, but have only been living together for 7 months. His entitled parent is staying with us to get on his feet. That is what he has said for the last 7 months. He has went trying to find a job to working 5 hours a day via Uber Eats and spending the rest of the day high in the living room watching TV or playing on my significant other's Xbox. My significant other is an incredible person and doesn't want to see anyone homeless, so his entitled parent constantly moves stuff around in our home, and anytime he does something, my significant other doesn't do anything. He doesn't help clean, he does make his own food, but it's an argument to do anything in our house. I'm a spiritual person, and me and my significant other enjoy incense as a way to make the house smell good and to smudge away stale energies. His entitled parent says it gives him a headache and wants me to burn it in my room with the door closed. He acts like he owns our home, and it's getting to the point where I'm miserable and very unhappy on a daily basis. When I'm normally a very happy-go-lucky kind of person, I love my significant other, and though this isn't fair to him, I'm on the verge of just having to remove myself from the situation. Wow. The absolute nerve to just go to someone else's house and then just try to make them quit what they like doing. It's actually just insane. You don't pay rent, you don't do anything, you don't buy food for yourself, you just steal off of the other people, so you really just don't have any room to be saying anything. But yeah, I do hope you guys liked the video. If you do, just please like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton. If you do have any ideas for like what I can react to or stories, please be sure to put those down in the comments. And yeah, without anything else, just this is Neon saying see ya and bye.